Welcome to IT Tutorials. In this video, I will show you how to convert Outlook OST file to PST. I will be using Stellar Converter tool for it. If you are not able to access your mailbox OST file, then you can use this tool to recover your mailbox into a PST file, and then you can open converted PST file in Outlook. So the first step you need to do is go to internet and search for Stellar Converter for OST. And then you will get this link for OST to PST file converter tool. Click on that. This will open up the page for OST to PST converter tool. You will have two options here, free download and buy now. If you see here, it says that free demo version allows you to preview all the converted file data. What this means is if you're using free version, then it will allow you to convert the OST file and also check the contents of that file. However, if you want to save the converted file, then you will have to buy the paid version.
So you can scroll down here and check the pricing section, and they have the three editions: corporate, technician and toolkit. So depending on your requirements, you can decide which edition you want to buy.
And if you scroll down further, you could see technical specifications. It will show you the version number, what is the release date. It says 4 GBs of minimum RAM is required. If you have very large OST file to convert, then 8 GBs of RAM is recommended. And minimum 250 MBs of hard disk space is required. Also, it supports all the Windows operating systems. Now, once this is done, you can scroll up and then click on the free download option to download the installer file, and the file is being downloaded now, and now the installer file is downloaded. Let me click on the installer file, select the language. Welcome to the setup wizard. Click next, click on I accept the agreement and then click next, then select the location where you want to install this. So I'll keep the default location for program files and then click next. Then you can decide what should be the name for the shortcut of this tool. So I'll keep the default name, then click next, then select create a desktop shortcut, then click next and then click install and then click finish. And now the tool is installed, and this is the first page that we get. So the first thing it will ask you is to select list profiles or choose manually. So this is to find the OST file that you want to convert. So if you click on list profiles, it will automatically detect the Outlook profiles and it will automatically display the corresponding OST file for each of the profiles. And if you select choose manually, then you can browse manually and select the OST file. So as of now, I'll select choose manually. So click on browse and go to the location where OST file is saved. So this is the OST file that I want to convert. I'll click on open and now the OST file is selected here. And then we have the option called convert. So after selecting the OST file, simply click on the option convert and it will start converting the OST file. And as you could see, it displayed the contents of the OST file. Now it says selected file has been converted. Click on OK. So as you could see here on the left hand side, it says root mailbox. So under root mailbox, you will see the entire folder structure for your mailbox. Here on the left hand side at the bottom, if you could see, you have this option calendar. So if I click on calendar, I would be able to see the calendar of the mailbox. If I click on contacts, I could see the saved contacts and so on. Also, if you see at the top, we have the option save converted file. So if I click on this option, it will allow me to save contents of the entire mailbox. Also, I have the option called find message. So find message will allow me to save individual messages. And now let me click on the save converted file option. And now it gives me different file types. So I can save the contents of the OST file not just as a PST file, but I also have more options here. I would always recommend you to save the contents as PST file because it will be easy for you to access the PST file using Outlook application, and PST file will also preserve the same folder structure that you see here. Select the option PST and then click next and then select the location where you want to save PST file. So you have two options here to select. First is recover deleted items. These are the emails that you have deleted from your mailbox. but which could be recovered for a specific time duration. So if you select this option, you will be able to see all those deleted items. And then the other option is to auto split PST file. So if you are trying to convert a very large OST file, this option will split the converted PST file into 45 GBs of size. In this case, I do not have a very large OST file, so I'll not select the auto split option. Also, I'll not select the recover deleted items and then click OK. And now it says it has saved the file. Let me go to the location. I've saved it on the desktop. So as you could see, I have the converted PST file here. It will automatically add the words converted in the name of the file so that you will be able to identify the converted file. Now we will see the find message option, how that works. So click on the find message option. Let me search for the subject name. So now you will be able to save individual messages. So let's say if I want to save this particular message, then you can select the message and then right click, and again you will get options to save as different file types. So it's always recommended to save as MSG file so that the saved message could be easily opened using Outlook application. So I'll use the option save as MSG and then click OK, and it says selected messages saved successfully. So it has created a folder here. Let me open that. And as you could see, it has saved the individual message as Outlook MSG file. Let me open Outlook, and then let me go to file and then click on open and export. Then click import export and then select the option import from another program or file. Click next. Then select .pst. Then click next, and then click on browse and select the PST file that we just now converted. This is the PST file that I just now converted and saved. So select that and then click next and then click finish. Now the PST file is added, and as you could see, the name of the PST file would be Stella Converter for OST, and I could see all the contents in the PST file. So this way very easily you can convert Outlook OST file to PST. So a very good thing about this tool is that it allows us to check the contents of the OST file. So let's say if your OST file is encrypted or if it is not accessible, then you can easily use this tool, and even using the free version you will be able to check the contents of that OST file. And then if you want to save, you can buy the tool and then save the entire contents of the mailbox into a PST file. I would highly recommend you to buy this tool. So if you found this information useful, then please subscribe to IT tutorials. Thank you.